Hey everybody, it's me, Bryson Booker. I'm live somewhere else. I'm not going to tell you where, but whatever. I'm in a classroom at my community center, and I found something very, very interesting. And, well, I got to let you take a look. Here in this very sturdy case is a 1950s or 60s Dukane school projector, film strip projector, and record player. Now on the side you can see that it says Joliet Public Schools, District 86. This is if I didn't tell you guys before, this is an old school building. It used to be called Eliza Kelly School. Chicagoland people, Joliet people, you know that. And if you're wondering, Joliet, it's obviously where I am. It's where I live. Yeah, go Tigers. And Slammers. Okay, so here it is. This is a 1960s or 50s Dukane thing, and you're going to watch me open it, and I'll do a review on it. So, you just unlatch the hatches from this case, and it slips right off. There we go. And out pops the beautiful projector and record player. It really looks good. This is how it looks. Wow. So obviously you got your turntable right here. Stylus right there. Turn it around. This is your power on. Oh, wait, can't see that. Power on for the record player, and then the select switch. You can turn the projector lamp on, or you can have the fan on, or you can have the whole thing off. Like some projectors and record players that were made back in the day, you were limited to what you can do. In order to use the record player, you had to have the lamp on and the fan on, and when you really didn't want to use the lamp, it was just on. You had to have it on anyway, wasting extra energy. Well, with this one, Dukane finally came to their senses, and they were like, well, you know what? What if they don't want to use the projector? They just want to listen to an educational record, which I actually have in my midst right now that I'll put on and show you that it works. So they have separate controls, so you don't have to have the lamp on just to use the record player, which is great. They made a couple of models of these Micromedia projectors. This is not an early model. This model is from the late 50s, 60s. The early model actually had a removable head like this, and it was really metal, and it just stuck out on the side of the machine, and then you took it off and put it right on the thing there. I can't even say my words right. But this is the second model. This head doesn't come off. This turntable doesn't come off. But the early ones, the very, very early ones, had a metal turntable, and it did come off. You just slipped it right out, plopped up on there. This one is permanent. And then you got the little stylus. Another thing that I love about this machine is it's very durable. You can tell they built this stuff to last. Oh my God. And obviously this is a very old unit, and man, it's been in this school for I don't know how long. But I love it. It's built to last. Here's a look at the front of the projector. It's just a nice film strip projector. It takes normal film strips, educational film strips, of course, because this was obviously a school-oriented projector. And you can show them on the screen, the wall. This little thing right here, when I'm touching this little spring-loaded thing, held the film into the projector, and then you would feed it around up to this little slot right here. The record player, which I love, also it's a solid state record player, and that means that this record player has a tube in it. Man, I love tubes. I love the warm analog sound of a tube, and you get this from this record player. Not to mention that it is freaking loud. I mean, I can have this volume just halfway up. It's loud. So what am I waiting for? Let's plug it in. Another thing that was included in the case, let me turn this around here. Oh, 5 minutes. Okay. Another thing that was included in the case, this is actually a screen itself. So you pop that open and you got yourself a screen. So if you had a group of children, you could sit them in front of the projector, got the screen right here, and you could show your slides. And use the record player for the educational music that went with the projector, or film strips, or things like that. And yes, you can use the record player and projector simultaneously. They work together. They were meant to work together. Out pops the cord in this little compartment on the side. Sadly, I don't have any film strips to test on this thing, but if you pick one of these up, and yes, they are on eBay if you look, you can pick up some film strips, educational film strips, to go with it. They're not that expensive, but let me plug this in. Okay, you guys have been waiting for this part. Let's give it a sound test. Now I have an educational record right here. Oh, I forgot to show you the speaker. Hold on. The speaker is just a nice cloth grill right on the side of the unit. This thing right here. Early models had the Dukane logo just splattered on the side here, but this one doesn't. It's a late model. And then here's a fan. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's give it a test. I'm going to play an educational school record. This record player... Hello? Hello? Sorry about that. This record player plays 45s, 33s, but it does not play 78s. This is some educational record that I found laying around. And what not a good unit to test it on. Alright, let me see if I can... There we go. Alright, just turn it on and the record player automatically starts. Okay. And let's hear it.
Is a vowel letter. All have the same vowel sound. The vowel sound you hear in not. Now look at the second row of boxes on the card. Put your finger under the word in each box and say it after me. Note. Hope. Smoke. Look again at the words. Note. Hope. Smoke. Do you see the vowel letter?
Basically, it's an educational record about letters and vowels, things like that. But if you turn this unit up, you can actually hear the hum. There's like just a feedback in here, and that lets you know there's a tube in it.
If you said consonant letter, you're right. Now point to the last letter in the word.
I don't know if you can hear that, but there's some feedback in there. So we turn it off. The record stops, and there you go. The lamp also works. And this will be the last thing I'll show you. Turn the lamp on, that's the fan right there, and then that goes up, you got the lamp on. Obviously I don't have any film slides, it sucks, I know guys, but really, if you look at these units, they work by themselves. So anyway, I gotta take a phone call, maybe it's more goodies to find. See you guys next time.